Hey guys, welcome to another video. This video is a work in progress video on one of my custom action figures. What I've got here is my custom Tyreese work in progress. Now, what I did here was, well, if you didn't notice right off the front, is I gave him extra articulation. And, of course, it's still work in progress because these pants don't really match up to the pants that he wore at the time. But it will be an easy fix. And then once I'm finished, I'll do an overall review, show off the articulation, showcase the sculpt and all, which pretty much I don't think I added like any sculpt except for I had to fill in some blank space here with some shirt sculpt, which if you check out the first legs that he came with, there actually was shirt overlapping there, so it matches up. Pretty cool, eh? Yep, so what I like about the new articulation is not just that he can kick up forward, he can sit down in a vehicle and stuff, but also he can stand up, which is something that these previous legs could not do all that easily. Let me just show you here. He can stand up free on his own, but these legs, they wouldn't stay up. Let me just, look at this. No, just no way here. I just couldn't stand that. It was bad enough that they didn't look like pleasing to the eye or anything, but they also just refuse to work in the way that they're supposed to. Plus, the paint and sculpt on it it's just very basic, so these pants that are here look pretty much the same, actually. See that? Still got boots, still has tucked in pant leg into the boot. Still has the bagginess there and then the pocket on the side. So I think this matches up very well. And then maybe I'll decide to swap out the lower leg, but that might be just a little extra work that's not really quite worth it. And it might not end up all that well if I even try that, so probably not. But tell me what you guys think about this custom. First off, I'm going to say, if you're going to try this at home, be very careful, because trying to get this part here to fit to his body, I had to do a lot of carving of there's like this excess plastic that came over here on the Abraham figure that I took this from. And yeah, that was a lot of work. But after all that work, I'd say it's definitely worth it. The best way to cut into it is to warm it up a little. It gets a little softer, then you can just like quickly take some sort of razor or X-Acto knife and cut off the excess part, and then you get the awesome result. I guess next I will be painting him, but first, when you're going to paint something, always wash the parts and then sand them down a bit. Gives a little bit of a rough base for the paint to stick to. You don't want to sand too much to the point where it's just like all details been wiped away, but just enough so that the smooth parts of it are able to grasp some paint. Okay, so tell me what you guys think about my custom. Tell me if you're ever going to plan on making your own. And make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, I decided to make this because Tyreese is a pretty good character and he deserves a pretty good figure. The fact that they've actually made another figure of him and it still has these bottom legs is disgusting. Tell me what you guys think about that. Okay, see you guys in the next video. Peace!